This is the flakiest and best meat pie recipe ever. Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. I hope everybody is doing wonderfully well. In today's video, I'm making a very simple but perfect meat pie recipe. All you have to do is to trust the process. If you are new to my channel, hello, this is Cooking with Efia. Kindly do subscribe to my channel and be part of this amazing family. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So let's begin by blending 1 medium-sized onion and 4 cloves of garlic. And after blending, I'm going to keep it in my refrigerator to refrigerate it for about 10 minutes, and afterwards I will proceed to use it. Okay, now let's start by preparing some onions as well. You can use any vegetable of your choice for this meat pie recipe, but for today I'm just going to be using onions and carrots. Kindly feel free to use any vegetable as I said. Okay, alright, so now let's prep the carrot as well. I'm going to be prepping it into smaller sizes, just the way you see it on your screens right now. And so whilst prepping everything, I'm going to heat up some cooking pan and I'll drizzle a little amount of groundnut oil to it. I have the recipe on my channel. I'll leave the video link to this groundnut oil in the description box for you to check it out. Okay, and whilst the oil is nice and well heated, I'll go in with my chopped onions. I will saute it for about 1 minute, and afterwards I'll go in with my carrots. For the carrot, I'm going to steam for about 2 to 3 minutes for it to loosen up a little bit, and it should be ready. We are back after extra 2 minutes, and the carrot is looking very good, and that's just perfect. Now for protein of choice, I'll be using Exeter corned beef. Kindly feel free to use any protein of your choice as well. I'll stir the carrot a little bit because it's a little bit tough, so let's steam it for about 1 minute, and afterwards we will go in with the corned beef. Now kindly use any protein as I said. Okay, now after adding in the canned beef, I'll also go in with some water, cornstarch, and some seasoning of choice. Always adjust the seasonings to your taste. Okay, so in my case I use some meat seasoning powder and also some garlic ginger powder. Since the corned beef has a little bit of salt in it, I didn't add in any salt to it. The taste was just perfect. And lastly, I added in some pepper, which is some powdered pepper. Feel free to use any seasoning of your choice, trust me. Alright, so the cornstarch is also going to help the sauce have that saucy texture that I'm looking for. It won't be very dry. I just want it just perfect, and just as you've seen it on your screens. Okay, now let's allow our sauce to steam for about 2 minutes, and it should be ready. Kindly do this on a low medium heat to get a perfect result. Okay, alright, so after extra 2 minutes, this is what we have. Our sauce looks just perfect and just as I want it. All that is left is for us to set this aside, allow it to cool down completely before we use it. Now while that is going on, let's also go ahead and start mixing our ingredients. So to a different bowl, I'll go in with some all-purpose flour. I'm using 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Now this is my all-purpose margarine. You can also use butter if that is what you have. And for the margarine, it is a little bit frozen. I want it very cold. That is how it should be. You can also use the room temperature on, but the frozen margarine or butter is the best. Okay, now we're going to incorporate the flour into the butter or the margarine very well, and also remember to use the tip of your fingers to gently mix your ingredients very well, because we don't want to over mix this thing at all. Okay, now whilst mixing everything together, I want to also use this opportunity to thank you all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so now after mixing everything together, that is how it should be. It should be able to fold the flour together and at the same time break it through your hands very easily. Okay, now this is my blended garlic and onion, which I kept it in my refrigerator. You can also use evaporated milk or powdered milk to it and you are good to go, but make sure always to use cold water and not room temperature if you really want to have a perfect pie crust. Okay, now let's mold our dough into a perfect ball shapes, and once again do not over mix your dough. Okay, now after forming the perfect dough, I'm also going to keep it in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes again, and once that is done we will proceed to our next stage. Now whilst that is going on, let me still remind you that subscribing is free. So if you haven't still subscribed to the channel yet, baby, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe to my channel and also do turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload amazing videos like this, you will be among the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so after keeping the dough in the refrigerator, all that is left is for me to roll and cut the pie into the perfect shapes that I'm looking for. Also make sure to add in your fillings, okay? And as easy as that, you can make yourself your own homemade meat pie. Trust me, this recipe is one of the best recipes so far that I've made, and it is amazing as well. Trust me on this one. Now, as I said, let's go in with our fillings before we close it. It's very important as well. Alright, so you can also use your fork or your hands to seal your dough, just the way you see it on the screens right now. And once that is done, you can place it in your baking pan and you are good to go. I'm going to bake this in two ways. I'm going to use my air fryer and also my oven to bake this meat pie, and trust me, everything turned out really good. You can also use your stovetop to make your meat pies as well. Without oven, you can also make yours. Trust me on this one. Now let's line up our meat pie on our baking tray, and once that is done, I'll use my egg wash to brush the toppings of this pie very well. Kindly use milk if that is what you have, okay? And whilst brushing the egg wash on the pie, I'll use my fork to create some holes in it so that the pie will look very presentable and also bake beautifully. As I said, I'm going to be baking this in my oven and also in my air fryer as well. Kindly choose the one that you want, okay? So I'm going to be baking this meat pie under 160 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. It always depends on how your oven or your air fryer works, okay? Alright, so as I did to the first one, I'll brush in some egg wash and also poke some holes in it as well, and I'm going to bake it until it's nice and ready, just the way you see it on your screens right now. This is the air fryer method. I hope it turned out really good and you're going to give this recipe a try as well. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this air fryer meat pie recipe. And also the oven one also turned out really good. Trust me, it smells really amazing in here. Do trust the process and you're going to love it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this recipe, as I said, and I'll be glad in the comment section to read all your amazing comments. down below. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. Do subscribe to my channel and also do turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload amazing content like this, you will be among the first person to be notified. Thank you once again and see you in my next upload. Bye.